Right, I am going to get a med buff. Nothing more complicated than that at the moment. Then get an inspiration buff, do all that stuff. It's super hard. Oh, 27 hours in. Wow, making progress. I found it hard. Combat is hard, and also knowing what to do sometimes is quite hard. I'm not sure if Anika is working for me. Sometimes I don't seem to get a buff from Anika, but I don't think I am declared as... I'm on leave at the moment, so I should be able to. Lots of people queuing. I'll see if there's less of a queue in the starport. Wonder if Anika and Malika are the same person. I guess they are. Oh, don't kill stormtroopers on the steps of Mos Eisley starport. The Emperor shall know.
What? What? He killed a stormtrooper? Destroy him. Oh yes, my young apprentice. You will die.
Jenna, could I get a buff from you, please? You're very far away from me. Tip. Jenna. Bang. I've been spending a lot of money, so just doing a few mission terminals will make me some money, hopefully. I stood up too soon. Let me sit back down to get all of the buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got one more that I need. Yes. Hi, Caps 808, 808. It's freezing, does it? Everything looks okay on my end. No dropped frames. Pretty straightforward stream, it seems. Anyone else having problems, let me know. 6, 7. There we go. Straight back home. Hi, SC. Well, you are my best friend already, SC, but not in Star Wars Galaxies, unfortunately, because you don't play the game. So, what to do about that? First thing you need to do is get the discs of Star Wars Galaxies and install them, and then, like about 15 minutes after that, I think we'll be best friends. Travel to Tatooine, Mos Enter. We're going home just to get a buff. Easy. Easy peasy. How are things going in Final Fantasy XIV? That is the question. Have you got all of the mounts now? Can you mount everything? Right, here we go. Group up, yeah, you can group up if you like, Chris. Don't really have any plans for this evening, just grinding for me. Yes, I've been doing a lot of grinding while I've not been streaming. That's been intense. It's been intense. In Star Wars Galaxies, though, you can set up these macros for grinding. So not just for crafting, you can do it for combat as well. So I've been doing a little bit of that with my pet, who I am going to... who's going to help me with some of these missions. He's level 45. He's a Nexu, which is the kind of cat thing from Attack of the Clones that swipes Natalie Portman in a strategic place so you can see her midriff for the rest of the film. Completely coincidental. The filmmakers didn't mean that to happen, but you know, you can just happen to see her belly button from that point on. It's a coincidence, it's a fluke. But that happened, so I got one of those. He's level 45. I actually created him myself with my bioengineer. So that was an interesting experience. Let me just log in my other character who's going to give me an inspiration buff. Goes a bit slow. Someone I used to group with is now mostly playing with a different group who just started playing. Ah, sorry, dude. I was listening to the massively OP podcast today. They were talking about a game called Avalon, was it? Avalon Online. There's a new MMO that's coming out. I think MMOs are going to become a thing again. Persistent online worlds are going to become a thing. Texture, that's right. I don't know. I think the interest, it's hard to tell on the internet because you're in this like little bubble, aren't you, with the people you play with and the games that you're playing. What the current zeitgeist kind of is and stuff. But you know, certainly for me, I really wanted to play MMOs more and more. At the minute, they're a kind of a long-term thing, and I've definitely wanted to play games that are just quality instead of chasing after the new hotness. I'm a little bit sick of that. You know, what's the new thing that everyone thinks is going to be the most amazing thing that's going to blow everyone's minds, and it isn't. There are just different, you know, good games are good games, and everyone thinks like the next thing is going to, oh, this game is going to be the best ever, and it never is. Do you get Star Wars Galaxy's modern day graphics? Yeah, maybe. But the thing is, EA has the Star Wars license, and EA can't make good games, so while they have the license, it's not going to happen. Do you want a buff, Chris? Hold on. Let me just set the house to public. Structure management, privacy, public. Alright, you should be able to get in now. Let me just stop watching in case I have to. I'm not sure if you move out of range of a dancer whether it stops and you have to start again. Star Wars is going really well, SC. I'm still really loving it. I got a load of stuff that is kind of end game stuff for this particular class, the Jedi that I'm playing. I got a lot of that done, so I'm looking to kind of go back to what I was doing at the beginning. A lot of those things that I started out wanting to do, for instance, bioengineering, creating a Nexu pet, has been something that I've wanted to do from the start. And I've now done that. I'm just going to do some mission terminals, Chris, for right now. Yeah. So, but really what I like doing in Star Wars Galaxies is just role-playing and, like, sorting out my house and stuff. Yeah, you mentioned the 4-people group. I don't know where we would find 4 other people. What's the group, Chris? What's the quest? What's the quest called? I do like the fact that you can log in these other characters on Legends and do these buffs and stuff yourself. But it takes away the socialization a little bit. But the way I think of it, I'm socializing online with you guys, so doing it is in the Champions of Mustafar one. All right, if you look in your journal under Mustafar and give me the name of the quest. Champions of Mustafar. Yeah, it's all good. Seems like a nice change. I guess it helps with knowing. Yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by that, SC. Guess it helps with not having as many players on online. Sure. But when Star Wars Galaxies was live, when I was playing, you could only have a maximum of 2 characters. So this still feels like a luxury to me to be able to do this. But the thing is, particularly like the med buffs, Wrong Place, Wrong Time is the name of the quest. Okay. I don't know. Well, we can try and do it with 2. Does it say you need 4? It usually just says group, doesn't it? What a man is it? And someone who can buff you can be difficult. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a lower player count. It is impossible with 2. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, but there's always someone offering that service, but the number of people offering it is lower. So, and you do have to queue. So this helps, and that is the reason it gives you 5 characters, obviously, because there's a lower population. There's 3 codes you need and 1 person. Oh yes, I know the quest you mean. Yeah, yeah. It's the one that leads to HK-47, isn't it? That's the one I've got here. Wrong place, wrong time. All right, we're on max. So let me just do a buff here for Naplu. Go resistance, kinetic. Actually, we might not need kinetic. Let's just do 2 kinetic, 2 energy. Selenius will go second chance. I like that. Chance to heal when hit. And agility. 2, 3. Oh, I tell you what, because I've got my pet with me. Just remove that. What I do need is Flush with Success, which gives an XP boost. I'm not sure if it applies to the pet when you are doing these kinds of missions, but we will see. Add Flush with Success. Because we want to boost the pet's XP gain if possible. Accept. Alright, Chris, what do you want? You get the Old Republic, small chance of getting the ability to Force Ghost. Oh yes, sounds good to me. Alright, what does Chris want? Oh god, I stopped dancing. Shit, I think you might have to watch me again, dude. That's annoying. Yeah, I've yet to do that wrong place, wrong time with Naplu. What backpack do you have that can't be worn? Have it worn, but you can't see it. Why can't you see it? You turn it off. I know you can toggle it in the menu. Green camo backpack. Oh, okay. That one that you can't wear with the Spec Ops duster. It's a bug. Oh no. How disappointing. Alright. Okay, let's do this inspiration buff. Tell me what you want, Chris. What may I provide for you this service today? What you want, eh? What you want? Tell me, the sky is the limit. Apart from 4 people to do a quest, or I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say then. Buff me, kinetic and energy. Yeah. Second chance is going to be 12. Glancing blow. And constitution. Constitution is going to be 30, and you want the energy as well. And that's right. Alright, I'll click accept. You just click accept when you have enough time that you think you're okay for time, and we'll go. Just mission terminals. The thing that I want to figure out is if I check the wiki, and apparently if you have a pet with you doing the mission terminals, the pet will get 50% of the XP that it needs to gain a new experience level. So we will see if that is true, because some of those wikis are old and don't refer to Star Wars Galaxies Legends. There are many, many versions of Star Wars Galaxies private servers, and also some of the wikis date from different stages in the game. Max is 5 hours 30. You got it, dude? Okay, so let's log this guy out to save on things. And just one more thing we're going to do is get some officer buffs from deck, because those will last a decent amount of time. Oh, I see. I saw that you were doing your mobile game the other day. Did you get to a stage with it where it's playable and stuff? Touchstone deck. When did SC become mod? Well, it was always inevitable. It was always going to happen. Oh, cool. Yep, just fixing some bugs, polishing up, then it's ready to go. Oh, fantastic, dude. So we'll get a chance to play it, yeah? Right. Naplu. So just grab some med buffs from the crate, Chris. Just try and share them. Officer buffs. Incoming! All right. That one. All right. I am heading to grab some missions from the mission terminal east of Mos Enthacris. The eastern shuttle port in Mos Entha. Oh, cool. I look forward to playing that. I really like the art style for it. It looks really cool. Forward to playing that. Grab missions. We're back to grinding after all that trading and stuff that I was doing and high level content. We go back to grinding, but that's one of the main things that I enjoy in this game. So north or east. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I could get some creature layers. Let's go for the Alcara Bandit. And the moment of truth will be in a moment. Is it one you've been working on for a while? Because we talked a lot about, you know, working on our own stuff, and I know you've been wanting to make a game for a while, but you kept that one quiet. I didn't realize you were quite close to it being ready. You're a man of surprises, many surprises, which I approve of.
You, sir, are full of surprises. Do you wish to work for the Emperor? Me, Emperor Palpatine. Oh, yes. I will play your game. And you will give me money for it, because I deserve royalties.
Yeah, it's the one I made for London Dare. Just that lazy. It's not the one I played, is it? I think I played one more recently that I don't even know if I knew you in 2015, perhaps not. Alright, so it says that my pet has to take part in the mission. So I am not sure what take part pertains, really. Can he just be with me? That's a possibility. Let's put Vex down. Should really be near me, like kind of there, but then it obscures my buff. So I'm going to put other people's things down there, and then I'll go there. Because I need to check what... Been really annoyed at myself in life and want to push myself, just trying to finish up projects. Cool, good to hear, dude. You're inspiring me. I feel I need to do some of that myself. Okay, here we go. So Vex, I think he only needs to hit them a couple of times to count as being taking part in this whole thing. But I just have to watch his health because he's only level 45. He won't get it. Oh, he will get experience from this guy because he's level 88. All right. Let's just check what Dex Vex's XP is at. It's on 83 at the moment, so we're just going to monitor that and see if I get the payout for killing this thing. Alright, attack Alcara Bandit Settlement, or attack the bandit first. That scream is ridiculous. Alright, keep an eye on that level progress. Let's use one of these buffs for the pet, which gives him an XP boost. It's good to hear. I'm glad you're feeling inspired at the minute. I don't feel inspired at all. I feel like stuff is just not worth the effort. But I have been working on a writing project, but not feeling it at the moment. Need to get back into it. Need to be doing it now instead of playing games, but there you go. Screw it. Level 84. Progress to next level is 84%. So here we go. He did. He dinged. So that is good to know. It's worth doing these missions with a pet. I've learnt that. Still important to play games, yeah. Beast has been stored. Oh, that's interesting. So he just appears automatically. Shouldn't take long to level him then. The point of getting the beast up in levels is that you need, well, obviously he gets tougher as he goes up in levels, but also you get loyalty, which allows you to train different skills with him and stuff. So at the minute he is loyal and his mood is joyous. And we're trying to get to BFF, best friend forever. Trying to surround myself with more dev people, YouTube blogs. Yeah, that's cool. When you've got people to talk to about the stuff that you're working on. Massive help. Do you know many devs who do YouTube as well? I kind of multitask in that way. I've always thought it's an interesting way to, you know, get your game out there. If you can make some of your content on YouTube tie into a project that you're working on, that's ideal, isn't it? And it's good thing to do videos about, I imagine, like dev blogs and stuff, and talking about the development of the game. I would find that very interesting. But then I like that kind of thing. I like documentaries. I like game development docs and stuff. I like hearing about the creation of things. I've been listening to loads of making of DVDs at the moment and stuff. Let's celebrate. I should be meditating, actually. Let's meditate. You celebrate, Chris. I'll meditate. Meditate on fire. Whee! See the explosion. The angles don't... There we go. I got it on screen. Look at that big grinning creature there. This will help a little bit. Meditate on the future and get some strength. It's got to want part of that collection for the cloak, isn't it? Alright, we got that one. More buffs to make it go quicker. That one as well, and that one. Right. Going back to town. Goodbye, pet. Missing 4 and 5 for Jedi Holocrons and all Sith Holocrons. Yeah, it takes a while. I ended up buying most of mine. Actually, I don't think I got any as random drops. I bought them all. Did a little bit of grinding the other night. Went back on my assertion not to grind, but I only did it for a few hours before I couldn't bear it any longer. The drop rate is so low on the Holocrons. It's terribly, terribly depressing. What's up? What are you doing? Welcome to Half-Connor 333. Awesome, great channel. Oh, thank you. Oh no, it's a bot. Thank you, SC. You caught it straight away. It's dry, fresh. You're awesome, dude. I appreciate it. Thing is, like, you know, bots and stuff, I don't like them. But is it that much of a problem if they add to the number of people watching? If the point is to get loads of people watching your videos, are bots that bad? They are annoying for people in the chat, I guess. Bot. Ah, well, I could say that a bot watched my video, but I was thinking about it the other day. I've definitely become I have a different view of doing YouTube. I've really not felt like doing any videos or even streaming. I was having fun playing the game, and I know we've talked about the fact that, like, sometimes you feel like you should be streaming when you're playing games. I'm a bit different. I don't feel that. And it was even more profound this past week. I was like, I just really didn't want to stream or make any videos. I just wanted to play the games. And I keep coming back to this. I sometimes lose sight of what the point is. I think the point is to just chat, but you know, I don't always feel like doing it. So I don't think I'm supposed to make videos online, but at some point I must have felt like that was a good idea and started doing it, and now I'm not sure why I'm doing it. Oh, life is complicated. Where am I going? Press number... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Number 4. A mountain wart. Now, this guy could cause me some problems, so we'll make sure that Vex only attacks when I tell him to attack. So be careful. He's stuck behind a rock at the minute. He's not the cleverest of Nexus. There, oh! Immediately springs out. Boing! Yeah, it is boring having 0. Tell me about it, Chris. That has been my experience for the majority of my streaming. People only watch this because I guess so few people are streaming Star Wars Galaxies, you tell that your companion approves of this activity, and that's what we need him to do. We need him to be happy all the time because it gives him a better damage output. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Let me draw. I need to draw aggro away from him. If we can get Vex to level 50, that would be good. He's not doing too bad. To say this is a level 90, he's not dying straight away when he gets hit. Let's grab this guy. I've gone for these things because they do give XP, so it actually... Oh, the mountain wart vanished there for me. Attack. Just a heads up, I am going to tap the layer just so that it doesn't despawn. I've been getting this bug where the layer despawns, so I'm going to tap it once and then stop. And that seems to help, but sometimes it makes all the enemies aggro you, so that seems to be okay. What is going on with these warts? Vanishing warts. I think is it something to do with the shader on them? Shading seems weird. This is not the texture that they should be. Well, not the one that I'm used to anyway. How do you end auto attack? You just click away from the target, or I do anyway. Just deselect. Yeah, that's SC's advice was really useful for me when I was streaming. I didn't used to use this Streamlabs thing. I just used to start it streaming, make sure it's working, and then just ignore your view count and stuff. Don't look at it. And just stream and chat. I think that is a good advice. This rebel is gonna concentrate on his patrol, or I'd stop to talk. I don't want to talk to you, rebel. You rebel scum. Shh, I'm not a rebel. I am a rebel. Yeah, but you can minimize it, can't you? You don't have to look at it. Here we go. Attack! Attack! I suppose I should do one of these layers without having Vex attack and just see if he gets XP for that. Just being in the party. I'm not sure if you can group and get your pet in the party. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's like an old, like, VGA colour thing going on here. What's with these textures? Grinding in Star Wars Galaxies. What year? I've been doing this since Since 2000, early 2000s. Cool. Now, I just want to do another experiment. So when I pull out my speeder, Vex vanishes. Now when I go to the other thing and put the speeder away, does he reappear? Because that would be really handy. Little convenience thing that I would like to see. Do I have my terrain on? Yes, max. That is the maximum I can see in front of me, and everything is square. Oh well, never mind.
You don't expect excellent graphics as well, do you? The mechanics of this game are excellent. That's all you should need.
Sorry. He's easily offended, the Emperor, isn't he?
Emperor Palpatine. You, sir, will die if you kill any more of my mountain warts.
They belong to you, do they? You can see a wart on your skin now.
No, you can't. I moisturize.
A nice little bit. This is the Mos Espa racetrack, I believe, or part of it. Ah, don't be miles away. Be near me. He did. Look, he just reappears. That is so awesome. But he seems to reappear. My pet is hungry, is he? Can I feed him while I'm in combat? Probably not. Oh, yes, I can. Let's do his XP boost. Saber reflect and we'll do a ton of damage. Oh, not a ton. Are there like a couple of gangs of these guys here? Or what? There's loads of them. The train range setting reset? Yes, it always resets for me as well. Weird. I remember posting on the forums about it. Must be deep down there in the code, spreading its evil, dark terrain, low poly terrain virus out there, and they can't get rid of it. Yeah, we could do those missions. I'll follow you. Let's do those missions. Vex attack. So this guy, Vex, this is the creature that I wanted from the beginning of Star Wars Galaxies, and it wasn't put into the game till after the NGE, at which point I'd stopped playing. So it's very interesting to come back to the game like years after it closed on this Legends server and be able to get that pet that I wanted from the beginning. And to have been able to create him myself, I'm really happy about that. He's a 60-point pet. He's not the best ever. But he's definitely decent. I used high-quality resources to create him. Yeah, the Rancor's complicated because it needs to be a mutation, doesn't it? So they're harder to get than they once were. Alright, Chris, I'll follow you if you've got some missions. Oh, I got a mission update there, so I could Let's go to that. Need to get you that Rancor. I think they're like 45 million. So you need to save up 45 million. I'm just picking that number out of the air, but I know they're expensive. Do you want the Rancor to ride around on, or do you want it as a pet? Combat pet. For those who don't know, they're literally the you know, the mounts in this game are kind of just mounts now, but you used to have, they used to be kind of like all in one. You could use them as a combat pet and a mount, but now you have to choose which you prefer. Enzymes. Yes, the enzymes were what I was looking for to create this pet. It takes a while. Once you plug them all into the incubator, then you have to refine. Well, before you plug them in, you have to use this refining process to make them better, like an evil scientist or something. The only problem... Oh, Vex, what are you doing, dude? Getting attacked? Were you getting attacked there? Oh, yes, you were. Sick him. Rodian Captain. And yeah, and then once you've done that refining process, then you also have to incubate them, which takes, I think, about 20 hours all told. Attack the Rodian, there you go. There's a lot of these guys. I think because we're in a group, we have more of these guys attacking us. It should be okay. Pretty tanky these days. So this stuff is not going to really touch us very much. The only danger is Vex. If this guy, if he goes up another level now for killing this mission, then I don't have to keep popping those XP boosts. I would like to know whether that is the case. Level progress 60. Let's see what happens. If anyone in chat knows how to override a pet ability that you've taught to your pet and teach it another one, let me know, because that's one thing I taught Vex Bite 1, and I'd like to try and teach him something else just for variety. But it doesn't seem to let me override it. I know I can unlock new slots for new abilities, but I haven't got the skill points for that. I just want to override the current ability. Yeah, he does, so I don't have to keep wasting those crazy buff things. Alright, start dance. This is the part of the fighting. Best fighting pet, they can all be good, really. It depends what gear you know, the quality of the stuff used for them. So you could have a level 90 really good Gubba or Derny. I think that can be as strong as a Rancor. It just depends on the stuff used. Almost the thing is the skin, you know, the visual look is almost like a skin on top. So flourish 3. Alright, shall we go to this next thing? Yeah, with the Beastmaster system, it doesn't matter. They don't have like inherent goodness or badness. You just have what you want. But certain things are hard to get. So Rancor, you have to mutate it from an Arachne. I think it's an Arachne. You can't extract the DNA of a Rancor in the wild. It has to be a mutation. Which is, you know, there's a couple of creatures like that in the game. You can't get, I don't think you can get a crate dragon. You can't extract DNA from a crate dragon or a Kimagilla. They're like really strong stuff in the wild. Oh, that mission vanished. Oh, it's there. There it is. Oh, we're level 50 already. Look at all these enemies. Okay, Vex, attack. Where are my buffs gone? I didn't expect them to go so quick. This is too easy. I'm going to aggro everything. See if we can make it a little bit more challenging. Everything attack me. Oh, I just slaughtered a Jawa. I feel bad. Houdini! Houdini! Ah! He's getting bigger, isn't he? When I first got him, he was about he only came up to about my knee. Oh, so what are current projects that people are working on? Apart from that mission, Chris, what are you working on at the moment? What's your focus for your character? You had to learn skills from other players. You had to learn to speak Wookiee. Yeah, I wish they would add the languages back in. It was a nice little flavour thing. There must be a way to do it in the NGE. Examine. So Vex's DPS at the moment is 133. Not very good, but he will get better. And it's just a little bit extra for when I'm tanking around and doing stuff, because this character of Naplu is a tank, so he doesn't have very high DPS. So if I've got this pet with me, it could help a little bit with his DPS. I was fighting Night Sisters the other day. It's just it's doable, but it takes a long time with a tank. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm with the crowd that is not too keen on that. Honestly, the space flight, I don't feel like it ever really worked properly. It's janky. I'm happy with it as it works right now. Alright. I think that's both of our missions. Vex get one for that? Examine. He did. He got something. Had it before it was finished. We're heading back to town to grab some more missions. We've got a fleet of starships here. My little rattle trap that's falling to bits. Well, I'm glad the mission terminals work. It's kind of a nice little return to, I don't know, return to being grinding a little bit. Okay, east. I don't know. If you want to do the RP, then make it happen, dude. Go RP with people. Find those RPers, because they're there. Sometimes you have to hunt. Spice Fiend Camp. North. North! June Banthas. Should we go June Banthas? Grab those June Bantha things. Yeah, that's why I turned Deck into an Imperial, because I like role-playing that Stormtrooper stuff. It's easy to roleplay, isn't it? Just pretend you're a... Oh, AFK, okay, I see. It's easy to kind of do that. It's shorthand RP, isn't it? Stormtrooper, you know, just be stern and ask to see people's credentials. Like being part of those guys who cosplay. Like, vote first. I think it's easier to do roleplay and stuff as well when you've got some of those key things you want to do out of the way, because you do want to get your character like half decent. Well, I do anyway. Before I do a heck of a lot of roleplay. And like set up your house and stuff. Have your house as a nice base from which you can do other stuff. And then you can meander around, do whatever the hell. Oh, it's down here. Upon the ridge. Upon the hearth, the fire is red. Beneath the roof, there is a bed. Alright, I'm gonna pop this thing and just get some XP here. Maybe the creature layers are better when you're leveling a pet, I don't know. Hi Drew S, how are you doing, mate? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Sunday. No tornadoes today, hopefully. Just doing some creature leveling with my new Nexu pet. Enjoying it an awful lot. He's up to level 50. By killing June Banthas. And now it's back to Star Wars Galaxies, a nice nap. There's nothing better than a nap in the afternoon, I find. It is the best thing, one of the best things. Feels like you're, like I don't know. It feels luxurious. It feels like, oh, cheating. I'm cheating at life. I shouldn't be asleep now, but I am. We got level 50. We got level 51 there before we even killed the Leia, so this is good XP. That's the song from the Lord of the Rings, like the radio play that I used to listen to back in the day. Upon the hearth the fire is red, beneath the roof there is a bed, and not yet weary are our feet, till round the corner we may meet a standing stone above. I can't remember the words. Bantha mounts are very cool, aren't they? I wanted I got a silly like Cardu style big chicken thing for Naplu, but what I really wanted was the Dewback for Dex, so he can look like one of the stormtroopers from the movie, wandering around on a Dewback. So this is interesting. Beastmaster, well, you got the points. So I will not talk you through it, but I'll just show you quickly, if you're interested in getting a pet, what you need to do. So basically all you have to do to get a pet, a combat pet, is to spend a point in incubation. That's all you need to do to be able to have a combat pet, and then you'll have two skills. You can either set it to passive, which it won't do anything, or to guard you. It will attack anything that's attacking you, and that's basically all you need to do. So if you want a pet, you just have to find one skill point that you want to sacrifice. However, if you want to use a few more skill points, you can have the attack command, which I've got, mending, which will heal the beast, and Soothing Comfort, which is to remove dots and debuffs and stuff. And the other thing that I have got is Creature Knowledge, because you can learn skills from other creatures that are attacking you. I'm going to run to this next layer, Chris, just so I don't have to put Vex away. It's not too far. So you don't actually have to sacrifice too many points to have a combat pet. And as you know, I was doing DNA harvesting with Naplu, so the points basically that I put into DNA harvesting I just put across here, so I can actually control the pet instead of get the DNA for the pet. It's not going to be the best pet because you have all these other skills if you really want to invest points, but it's a nice little addition that you can have. And he does a little bit of extra DPS and can distract enemies and stuff for you. It is fun. You can get the pet to do tricks and stuff and interact with it. It's just a case of leveling him up. They level like humans, player characters, so Takes a bit of time, but it's fun. And with me being and you as well, we're both tanks, aren't we? So a little bit of extra DPS doesn't hurt. You could get a droid for the same purpose, really. So you can do like tricks with him. Look, so he has trick 1, which is that one. Oh, good boy. And then trick 2, I think he goes up on his front legs. Go back up. That's it. Like that. Whee. And then you can also pet him, and he does like a stretch thing. So you go kneel down, so pet him. He likes that. Oh. Just a little bit of interaction. Nice, I like it. It goes from 1 to 90, yeah. So once you get a level 90 pet with you, it can potentially be very powerful and a big help. As you probably know, the droids, if you're a combat character, they kind of, I think the max level droid you can have as a combat character is 60. So even if you get a level 90 droid, it will de-level it to 60. You can't have too strong a droid, but that doesn't apply to pets. Sorry, I missed that, Chris. What were you saying? You missed the health, action and mind? Man, well, you're a traditionalist. There are lots of things in NG I prefer a lot more. Ham bars being one of the things that I don't miss at all. But each to their own, you know. Ah, welcome back, SC. Yeah, the Beastmaster system is very cool. The real things that take time are leveling the pet and the incubation of the pet. But you don't have to create your pets, but if you want to, that's quite time consuming, and to get the good resources, that's very, very time consuming. Very time consuming indeed. No, I am attacking things at my level, so as long as he is with me, he will get XP if I'm attacking things at my level. If I attack something that's grey, he won't get any XP. However, if I attack something that is grey to me but within 10 levels of his level, and he does all the damage, I don't do anything. Don't even get one hit in, he will get XP. So you can farm, like I could farm level 50 mobs with Vex and just let him do all the fighting. As long as I don't attack, he would get XP for that. So it worked really well early on, doing that, just letting him attack enemies. When he was level 1, attacking those enemies outside Mos Eisley, the little frog things. That was really handy, and he went up to like level 12 in 15 minutes or something, but then it really slowed down. So I think at this point you have to really just have him with you attacking things. But you do get the reason I'm doing these mission terminals, you do get the Compnor bonus. For killing one of the mission terminals, you get 50% of his what he needs for his next level. So you can do 10 of these just like when you're leveling a player. Just get a little bit of a boost. Okay. Chicken and salad sounds good. What kind of dressing do you create the dressing yourself, or do you have it in a jar? The kind of question I would only ask after having gotten married. Whenever I'd buy anything in a jar, my wife's first response is, we could make that ourselves while you're doing that. I always think, wow, okay. Yeah, the mission bonus is very nice. Very nice. I think by the end of this evening, if I... well, maybe not, actually, because after this mission bonus, it's going to slow down again. But I'm happy with that, level 52. We've gone up a few levels just since starting doing this. Just for farfik. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Yeah, you do pick up those enzymes like crazy, and most of them are junk, to be honest. If it's not a level like 85 plus enzyme, you might as well destroy it. It's no use to a bioengineer who wants to make a decent pet. I mean, they're good for mounts, I guess. But I don't know what the market is for mounts. I don't think huge. I've made a couple of mounts. They did sell, but they sold for like change, chump change. Okay, so have we got our rewards? How many more of these can I do? 83 plus. No, I'm fine, thank you, dude. The only ones I really want are 80... What is it? I've got it written down. 89.5 it needs to be decent. But thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Go away. 89.8, I will take that if you don't want it. Start trading. There you are. Have a fizz pudding in exchange. It's very fizzy on the tongue. Be careful when you eat it. All right. Beast dietary supplement. Just put my fizz pudding back in my hopper. Alright. I don't know if I could do any more missions. I feel like we've done a few. Maybe we could do 2 more. I think we're close to the max now, though. Try again. Do you have any more, Chris? I think we've done all yours. I think we have. Let's go. Greek salad, so it's self-made with some olive oil, lemon juice, garlic. Sounds good. That sounds great. I made a chicken bolognese, turkey bolognese today because I'm trying to stop red meat. And it was quite successful. I've tried it before and the turkey mince turned into just congealed massive biomatter. But this time it actually went like mince, like bolognese mince. So I'm quite happy with that. Even though I'm on my diet, I can still have a bolognese. Jundland EP. I'm going to go for these these dudes. You know, oh God. Use your mind in conjunction with your mouth. Say things. No, brain will not say things. The creature layers take too long, and every time I put Vex away, I have to use up another consumable to get the XP boost back, so it's not worth doing those creature missions. So I'm just grabbing Jawas and bounty hunter missions, these bandit missions and stuff. East Jabber enforcers, let's slaughter them. And Northeast, mission details, grizzled dewback, north. Rock beetles. Womp rats. It's a good spot for grinding early on near the Lars homestead, loads of womp rats. With, for your pets. That was on the wiki. And it's still there now. A little spawn point. Mission details. Alright, well, let's... it's going to take us miles out of the way. North, come on! Well, I'm using the power of patience. Northwest, maybe? Aha! Alcara Bandit Settlement. Look, they're opposite directions. Shoot. Well, never mind. Doesn't matter, does it? We'll have a ride around. That'll be fun. About hamburgers. Yeah, hamburgers. I got turkey burgers. I'm trying to change all red meat to white meat. Fifth one. You still got the rare one to get, dude. Do most of waste pack or Sith meditate. Oh. Have you tried doing treasure chests? They are... I did a couple of those the other day. Just to give you an example, I did, I would say 8 or 9 treasure chests. And I got 2 flawless crate dragon pearls and 1 Sith Holocron. So, treasure chests are an option if you want a little bit of a break from the grind. Of the Night Sister grind. Okay, well, if you want to pop around to mine, I think I've got some. Droas, I can give you some treasure chests to try and see what you think. I think it's a good option, and the flawless crate pearls was a absolute surprise. So, like I say, I only did about 8 or 9 treasure chests and got 2 flawless pearls, so... That's a better drop rate than the crate dragons. I've killed, I would say, about 100 ancient crate dragons at this stage, and I've only got 1 flawless pearl. So it's anecdotal, but it seems to me like the treasure chests are well worth doing. They're a little bit tough. You get ganked by some elites every time you try and open a treasure chest. But if you're 90, you should be able to do it. Come on, attack. I'm not sure I'm going to get XP for Vex on this one. Level 86 progress. Yeah, head to your house. Head to my house. Yeah. All right, Droas. Yeah, I'm preferring chicken. I'm seeing a massive difference. As soon as I eat red meat, I'm finding that I'm not losing any weight, but as long as I stick to like chicken and fish, I'm good. It's making a massive difference. Yeah. I've always been like red meat guy. I always like chops and big pork chops and lamb chops, and I've always loved meat, so it's a little bit of a difficult thing for me. What's it got? Go to your house, I will go check if I got the Oh, I loot backpack. Well, if you've got that, dude, it will sell for 40 million on the bazaar. So think very carefully before giving it away. It's the Sith Holocron. What's it called? Yeah, there are a few. No, you haven't, dude. You might think you have, but it's the waste pack. It's a different thing. So there's Strange Sith Holocron 4-5, and it's for the waste pack. There's also one that is for the meditative discipline. That's the one that drops more commonly. But the one for the waste pack is the rare one. So okay, I'll get buffed up and grab a drink. I've read that message. I've reading messages twice. Yeah, trying to do more exercise. I've lost about a stone and about 20 pounds now. What is it, 12 stone? Well, coming up on 20 pounds, I think. Exercises at the minute are just mainly walking up and down hills, like cardio. So it's very hilly where I live, so if I go for a walk up some of these hills, I'm sweating by the end of it. And if I do a run as well, it's even better. That's the opposite problem, isn't it, Chris? Bulking up. There's a whole regimen for bulking up as well. Well, Chris, you're not in your 40s, dude. You know, once you get to 40, you notice when you eat stuff. I used to be like that. It's super skinny when I was younger. Then you kind of when I hit mid-30s, I sort of started to notice, hey, what the hell is going on? I can't eat a pizza without gaining weight? This is crazy. Your metabolism slows down as you get older. Well, enjoy it while it lasts, dude. It won't last forever. Okay. Go. Do not attack my pet. Attack me. Which they are all doing at the minute. Saber reflect, haha. Sometimes I have these weird little things that I think, like, wouldn't it be good if there was a bug where it didn't update, so I could just do these mission terminals all night and get a ton of XP? Don't know why I made that strange sound. Gotta go to bed 1 hour until midnight. I want to have a normal sleep routine. Alright, Chris. Well, thank you for joining me. It's always good fun. Always good fun. Jedi's fighting. Jedi fighting. This guy... Oh, I think Vex has become bigger. Look, he's nearly as big as me now. I think the Nexu gets quite big. I saw one in Mos Eisley Starport that was huge. Can't really remember how big they are in the film. I didn't think they were as big as that one that I saw, but I could be wrong. And they have this special ability where they're able to claw off the clothes of you know, young sort of late teens, early 20s female characters. It's called the male gaze ability, and they're able to do it. It's quite good. It was ability added to the game by George Lucas, none other than George Lucas. Connection issues. Oh no. Get them sorted, Drewas. Now that I've said I flipping got these treasure chests, I'm sure I have. I have got some treasure chests. Got them the other day. Just a scratch. Once max level, he will devour you and become your new character. Yeah, it will consume you. Just walk around wearing his... just in, like, tiger skin. Weird. Wear his skin. Get him to max level, make a coat out of him. Pets is always fun. Pets is always fun. Pets are always a fun... thing in games. It's a little bit like a mini game of Pokemon in this game, like collecting them all and leveling them up using the skills and stuff. Let's see where his DPS is still not good. I don't think it will ever be good unless I really invest in the Beastmaster tree, so it's just a little additional thing to have as an option. Sometimes it's useful to have a pet with you to kind of distract and keep crowd control, I believe you call it. Tie up enemies while you're trying to attack other enemies. Yes. Well, that's good timing actually, because my buffs have nearly run out, so if I can just do these last two missions before that happens. He's now very happy. That's good. His DPS will go up a bit. Always fun. It is always fun. My favourite games are just, you know, collecting all the characters. I like strategy games for that reason, you know, having all the different classes and stuff and playing around with them. Have you tried any auto chess, SC? I've been hearing a lot about that. It seems to become a massive thing overnight. Hi, Rowdy Gowdy. Welcome. Boom. Alright, so we are not getting XP boost from these missions anymore. So, I am not going to grind these because that would be a waste of mine and your time. But that was good. I think we went from about level 47 to 53. Total on the laws. Oh, you would nearly hide for it, but they put it on hold. Interesting. Yeah, I have yet to jump in. It's the hotness at the moment though, isn't it? Okay, so we put Vex away for a second. I'm just going to head back to my house for a moment. How you been doing, Rowdy Gowdy? You working on anything cool in game at the moment? I'm just exploring Beast Mastery with this Nexu dude and enjoying that, seeing what's involved. I don't have many skill points in it, but I sacrificed a few just to have a play around. I'm currently trying to figure out how to level it. Yeah, I thought I might because it's turn-based and I like turn-based and class-based. You know, all the different classes and stuff reminded me a little bit of a turn-based strategy game, so I thought maybe to jump in and try, but yet to do that. What I will do is I'm going to go and get these treasure maps. For Druas if he gets back in the game, so he can just come to me wherever I am. Oh, I'm close to your place, am I? It's turn-based, but with a timer. Yeah. I think the basic principle is you kind of pick your units and then they play automatically, don't they? Kind of. You just let them do their thing, and it's to do with the party makeup and where you place them. It sounds interesting. Isn't it always the case though that the new hotness in games is always kind of, it's never, companies can't create the new hotness, it just sort of happens by accident. Like Fortnite is a good example. A game that was just an extra mode in a game that was nothing to do with Battle Royale, and suddenly it becomes a big thing. Dota in itself, MOBAs and stuff, they kind of sneak up on the market and suddenly it's the next big thing. But it seems to be the case that it's very rarely a company that is able to trigger that. Recently an interesting example would be like Apex Legends, which came really and seemed like it was going to topple Fortnite for a while, and then it kind of tailed off after all the sponsored people had stopped playing it. It's like companies can't engineer what's popular, which I'm kind of grateful for, really. Every round try combine to increase their strength and you place them on a board, they automatically fight. Yeah, hence auto. Okay, quick break for me, guys. I need a wee and a smoke. So I will see you in a second.
Good morning, my name is Professor Mick Domai. You are my student. This we know for a fact. But I am here to talk to you today about the superhero. Now we all know this superhero. Here he is, Mr. Captain American, with his camera there and his brochure with which he goes around and looks at all the places. And here the potted plant. We all know him, of course. He will stand in your garden making everything look nice for if you donate to the charities. But these are the good guys. Yes, there are also the bad guys. They are naughty boys. So today we will talk about those so you will know when not to go near the super person. So first on our list in number 5, this is the Bite Ripper. He is super cyber criminal and has been driven doolally by all the computer bits which him implant under his skin. The baddest thing about this guy is probably his finger mounted Wi-Fi adapter. So he sit outside your house and he make the finger, then he download all the pornography he can before you notice and then he run away. He is not nice guy. Okay, number 4 is this guy. This is Fog Form. He is weather supervillain, you know, like Storm from the X-Men, or this BBC man, Michael Fish. This fogging supervillain, he can cause traffic delays up to maybe 5-6 hours sometimes. He also ruin family outings by obscuring all the hillsides. It's not nice. Number 3 supervillain, oh, this woman, this is misinformation. She will coerce all the people online to go to Wikipedia, where they will enter information which is not correct, it is false. Also, she will attribute quotes to the wrong historical figures entirely, leading to a loss of many facts, almost all of the facts, which is bad. In many ways that is bad. Number 2 now. We get to the pork soldier. This man, he is a cross between the swine, you know, pig guy, and this SAS soldier. He can grow as much as 3 times his normal size, at which time he will post pictures of himself to women, usually between, you know, 21-35 aged women. Also, he is master of disguise and can conceal himself as main course at a medieval themed wedding. Now finally, this most dangerous supervillain alive in this day. Arcade. Oh boy, he is real bad news. He can transmit himself through phone, computers, even television if you're old enough to have one, and he will make people fight him hand to hand for 360-second round of combat, but he will be the only one able to counter. So you see, he is cheater, he is not MLG. If he meet anyone who can fight back, he will be in trouble.
That's what you think, old man.
And here he is, the ego, you see, like the clockwork.
You think you can bait me?
Well, it worked because you're here.
I'll crush you and you're bloody two-dimensional. Hey, get ready. Fight! Finish it.
I need 10.
Jammy victory.
Okay, so that is class dismiss.
I'll show you the dark side. I will guide you. What a piece of junk. Some kind of force field. Solo will have to wait. I am a total badass. Oh my god, you guys suck. You insist on fighting? Our foes are wary. Come over here and I'll kick your ass. Goddamn trees. Nature blows big time. The force is strong, but you are not. Kylo Ren is going inside.
Alright. No sign of Droas. He's having connection issues, so I'm just going to go and grab these. These treasure maps. You can do those. Potentially good gear. Get some good clothes and stuff, but the things for Jedis are the pearls and potential holocrons that you get from the treasure chests. So I am heading now to Mos Eisley to go and get buffed again. That buff went away very quickly. It's crazy. Haramir, hello. Welcome back. Come to the chat. Where shall I meet you? Well, I am going to be buffing in the med center if you're done by that time. I can hang around in Mos Eisley if you like. Let me leave this group. Do not need to be in that group anymore. We'll go and do something. What should we do? This is unusual for me. I mean, I have my pet, which is the thing that I'm looking to grind, but I'm trying to think, where shall I go to grind? And look, you see the size of that Nexu? So mine is not quite there yet, but they get quite big. Level 90. Let's see what the damage is on this guy. DPS 871. So I don't think mine will get anywhere near that kind of DPS, because that would double my DPS. It seems too strong, but without putting more points in Beastmaster, I don't think that will happen. Let's be queue up nice and orderly. So yeah, I'll see you nicely, dude. Is that working for this person? I don't think. I think he's bugged. I think Unika is bugged. That is one of the cool, very cool backpacks. Crate Dragon backpack, which will be kind of nice. I can't actually wear it now. I've got this flipping belt, the belt of Bodo Bass, which overrides any backpacks or what else? PSG. You can't wear a personal shield generator, but it's better anyway because you get bonuses for wearing it. It's the better option, but it does mean you can't kind of, well, maybe you can wear, I don't know if you can actually wear a backpack, cosmetic backpack. Doubt it. Just like looking at people, the time and effort people take to create the kind of characters that they like the look of. I think that character looks awesome. Really cool. And you get to see some of the items. It's like, I wonder where that face mask comes from and stuff. The belt is a container, yeah, it holds 80, I think. 65. 65. Something going wrong here. That's sometimes the buffs don't display properly on other characters though, so I'm not sure if this is a bug or... But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but there's actually 7. Ah, there you go. 6, 7. I don't think you've got them all, dude. There's what? Oh, there you go. One more. Hey. There we go. Ugh. Getting vertigo here. Tip Malika. I've got to do the bank thing. Tip Malika Bank. The snow troopers look cool, don't they? To do a lot of the Hoth instance to get all that gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just something's going wrong today, so they don't. 6. 6. 1 more. 7. That's it. Thank you, Malika. People do the macro, then go AFK. So if it kind of something, there's a little glitch or something, it just be a while till the player notices, checks back and stuff. So okay, I'm just waiting. I'll wait for Drewas. Where shall we meet? Guess we should meet in the cantina, famous from Star Wars, the movies, where they go inside and you say, don't no droids in here, we don't like them. Waiting for my Jedi friend Drewas. I have some contraband merchandise. I'm going to keep my helmet on so no one sees. If they see the transaction taking place, then they won't. Oh my god. Oh, fantastic. I love it. UPS 640. Harry Henderson. I love it. I love it. It's great. Okay, I'm going to sit down here. Hopefully no one will notice what's going on at the back of the cantina. Oh, there he is. Hello. Shifty dude. Look at him. You can tell he's up to no good. There we go. I am clicking on this chair. Look, there you go. Start trading. Just like trade underneath the table here. There. Of all these mysterious data disks. What could be on them? Harry and the Hendersons. Yeah, that's an old school reference. God. I watched that so many times when I was a kid. Wonder how it holds up now. Thank you, sir. I hope they are of you get some decent gear from them. I was very surprised, but it is all RNG, isn't it? So, but there is some good clothing as well, so that might be useful. Okay, well, I think I'm going to go back to Kashyyyk. I like Kashyyyk, and I'm going to go into the Midril Caverns because they are they should be level appropriate guys for my pet, and also I can make my way down to HK-47 NK-Necrosis and kill him. So we might get some loot. So I don't know what you're doing, Drewas. You're welcome to join me if you like. Rowdy Gowdy is old school. Join the club, dude. Sure, we can go together if you like. Invite to group. Let's do this. I don't believe you have to have done anything, any pre-quests for this. We can just go down. So, should all be doable. Drewas. I wonder if I could... Do I need to... put that back up there, and maybe when I get Vex, let me just mess around with Vex's bar here. I'm going to put it there. There we go. That can be Vex. Vex, meet Drewas. Can I tell Vex to follow? Tell pet follow. companion seems unhappy about doing this activity. That's a shame. I was just wondering if he responds to you. If you kneel down and pet him, see if he does anything in response. He might not. If I kneel and pet, bites his leg. He does like a stretch thing, like he's really happy, but I don't know if he does it for other people. Pet Vex. No, maybe it's only the character that owns him. Yeah, like when I do it, he does that little thing like that. That's a shame though, because with the droids and stuff, you can have them follow people and guard people other than yourself, so that's a bit of a shame if you can't do that with the pets and stuff, but never mind. Alright, let's go. Shall we go to Kashyyyk? I don't have the best inspiration buff. I sacrificed some combat stuff for XP in case... Oh, I look... What is that? I want one. What is that? Examine. What the hell is that? What is that? What are they riding? Come back. I haven't seen that before. I want to know what it is. Where are you? What is that creature? That is so cool. I want one. Anyone in chat know what that is? Raptor. Where are they from? Groundhog Day. 1981. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I like it. Alright, we're going to attempt to get NK, get some XP for Vex along the way. Da, 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 dee, dee. Travel to Kashyyyk. Ah, is it the Blissmock? Right. I need to pay more attention. That looks sort of different. I've seen the Blissmocks. I thought they were more reptilian than that. That looks so cute. It looks like a big furry toy. It's almost cartoony. Do you know where you're going, Druas? To this bridge here. Going straight across. I think did we try and do this once before? Many moons ago. We'll be able to do it now. We were doing it at silly levels when it was not possible. Yeah, I think we came here at one time. I think I know I came here with Deck with someone. I think Chris was with me, but I think it was Fudge Muppet. I have not seen for a while. Alright, this is my two-legged weird thing. So no speeders in here, dude, but you can use pets if you have one. You have a mount. My little, like a big ostrich. Shouldn't take too long. It's just straight up here. It's Vatic, Naplu level. Nap. Oh, okay. It's the way you tell though, isn't it? You have to try things and fail in order to get a sense of what you can do, and sometimes you can't do very much at low levels. Back when Vatic was a medic, was it? Okay. Jetpacks. There is a jetpack. I know there's a jetpack in the game, the Bounty Hunter jetpack. They did a giveaway for it recently. And I have seen someone buzzing around Mos Eisley on a jetpack. I don't know if there's more than one. What is that? Simile of someone? A totem. An occult totem. Occultic totem. Potential odd-looking dodo is a raptor. Yeah, but I can't though. He just doesn't look like it. He looks like an emaciated chicken. A skinny, mutated chicken. Oh, mounts in Kashyyyk. Oh, okay, I see what you mean, Rowdy, yeah. You must understand, mounts in Kashyyyk. Think, yeah, you can use mounts. Certain mounts in the instances, like this, but I'm not sure about the backpacks. Not sure. Look at that fast Jedi. Whee! Alright. Let's pick an instance. Which instance shall we go into? Got a Kashyyyk Bantha the other day. I've never been too keen on those though. I think they look a bit silly. Alright, let's go for the hell of it. Instance 4. Lucky 4. NK-Necrosis is the cause of all the kind of decay and corruption going on, I think, in this area, or one of the problems anyway. He's right at the bottom of the caverns doing his nefarious thing. Let me just hang around, make sure Druas is with me. Go away. Let's try and punch it. Terraskasi. Terraskasi. What character class do you play, Rowdy? Sorry if I've asked before. I don't think we've met in game, have we? Have we? I get confused. It's a good thing about streaming MMOs, I never realised. Because I've only ever streamed single player games before. Is that true? Largely true, anyway. And the interesting thing about streaming MMOs is, obviously you can group up with people and chat while you stream. Which is like chat 2.0, isn't it? Being able to play with people who you're chatting to. Never really occurred to me. That is one of the bonuses doing a game like this. Ah, you got one of the Guardian pets. They're cool, aren't they? Nice little companion. Well, I mean, I was... Sorry, SC. I was not including you in that, really. I was thinking about people who are just watching on the chat, you know. Not, as they say, a fellow creator. Kill these big brain bugs. Okay, so I don't go into an instance for quite a while. It's a big dungeon, this, so I can get Vex out now. Exposed. Exposed for what? Exposed for being a dumbass? That didn't need exposing. I thought that was kind of obvious to everyone, really. It's part of what I do. A little bit of music here. What's going on? Background music, eh? Even though I have turned the music off, game. Fine, that's okay. Vex is going to go there. All right. So I'm just going to meditate. See what's going to happen in the future. I'll let you know. See who's going to win the next presidential or prime ministerial elections. I imagine it will be... Hope it's not Boris Johnson. Meditate. Commune with one another through the Force. The Force is with you, young Jedi. The Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet. Go. Oh, these are elites. Goodness. I don't know how Vex is going to stand up against these. We shall see. Easy peasy. One of those eggs hatched. They're all over the place. Look at them. They look like giant walking eggs as well. Really, if we wanted to get down to NK-Necrosis, we would just run past all these guys, but, you know, screw it. Part of what I'm looking for is XP, so I just want to monitor what's going on with this XP level here. 48. $51, so he's getting such a small amount of XP now, it's crazy. Does he need to attack, maybe? But I think it is, because I see a lot of people AFK macroing these for pet XP, so that's probably... I'm learning why, basically. Because you get such a small amount of XP. Yeah, I'm thinking that a lot, you know, at the minute in certain games. Like, the monsters in games aren't actually monsters. They're like just doing they're just wildlife. They're just wild creatures, and you're going in and slaughtering them all. What is my excuse? I don't have one. Why has that never really occurred to me before? I don't know. Should we put the loot on random? Loot options. I don't know what it is at the minute. If master looter random. Well, the thing is, I'm not real. Let's put it on random. And then we'll go for miscellaneous auto loot. Sometimes I don't want my inventory full of crap, but there you go. I might get some isomeras from these guys, so it's worth looting, I guess. You never know. I'm just going to keep... he's on passive at the minute, so let's just see what he gets if I don't attack. $69? 2 XP? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Maybe I need to feed him? He's ecstatic. Hopefully that will... Maybe I'll get more XP, or he'll do more damage for sure. Uh-oh, shouldn't have done that. Keep forgetting. Yeah, so how quickly you move on and change classes and stuff, Drew. Us were like, we were here completely, you were a completely different class. I think my focus was different. Was I with that Blue? Or was I with Deck? I don't remember. I can't even remember. You, sir, you unsought, you are a bloody shit. A bloody shitting buggerhead. That's an old school reference. So I've been listening to the commentaries for Alan Partridge. Knowing me. I like listening to DVD commentaries. People waffling. I think that's my favourite thing to do these days. I'd rather listen to people waffling on a podcast than I would watch a movie. What that says about me. Shall we try running ahead a little bit, Joas, so we don't have to kill every single enemy in here? Is that a good idea? Until we get aggroed, maybe. Because we're going to be here forever, at this rate. I can always level up that guy after the fact. What happened to your droid? You get aggroed. It happens. Bloody enemies. God, I remember not being able to even like stand up against one of these things one time. You camped the droid. You canned him or you camped him? I'm sorry. This was also one of the first group things I think I did with my Star Wars Galaxies Guild. I still have vivid memories of doing this with people. Trying to escape up these big ramps here, and some of our guild guys who weren't used to fighting and stuff, and trying to keep them alive. I think we had someone who was a tailor. But then you could mix and match skills, so that would make sense. If they had some basic combat skills, it can still be useful, can't they? NK is a specific instance for your group, so it's not like we have to make sure no one's killed him already. I think it just opens for you automatically. What kind of loot am I getting? All rubbish. We've got Rensala's Runestone again, which I've had about 100 times. 84 level Isomeras. Destroy it! Rubbish. Junk. Garbage. No problem, don't worry, dude. I'll wait for you. The Unsaurus. Unsaurus. Thrasher. Oh, another level. Yay. Really, getting those levels. Cool. Is that Bane's heart that you're using there, Druas? It looks kind of like that kind of colour. Which is one of the things that NK drops. Right down to the bottom of some impossible cavern, there is a Maniac Droid. Uh-oh. He's attacking me. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Let's go this way. Oh, little baby one, look. Let's leave him alone. That's the other good thing about, like, well, it's not brilliant, is it? Because I'm still eating chicken and fish, but, you know, like lamb. I've always been a bit about eating lamb. Baby sheeps. What is the plural of sheep? Not a lot of people know this, but it's actually shoops. It's not actually. I'm talking rubbish. Shipe. What is... have you ever done NK before, Druas? Do you remember what we need to do? Just so you know, you may well know this, so forgive me, but we need to come back and get one of these red crystals, so this is where we're going to come back to get it, in order to get access to NK. Those red crystals around the pool. I have to backtrack a little bit. We go and talk to the guy who says, "Oh, I'll let you in, but you have to bring me a red crystal." And then we go and get the red crystal. But we can't get it until we've spoken to him, which is a bit silly. You should be able to chisel the crystal off before, but you can't. Knowing me, knowing you. Uh-huh. Aha! Bloody hell. It's soft cell. Attack, come on. That's why I bought you. Well, I created you. I created you in a test tube. Good stuff. Most of the loot from NK is kind of middling, but the Bane's heart is pretty good. And he drops a schematic for his, you know, the big wheel thing that he drives around in, General Grievous drives around in Revenge of the Sith. He drops that schematic, which is quite valuable. And then there are other things that he drops pretty regularly that are not so great. So really it's those two things that are, I think, the most valuable. So it is spooky music. Spooky ambience as well. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Someone's being attacked. Oh, sorry. I arrived too late. Oh, there's another one. Come here, you. Stop it. Not sure whether the button on my mouse is wearing out or it's just lag or something. I got Iria, a lost soul. Don't know what quest this guy might be related to, but we'll kill him anyway. Again, just people going about their lives, we just screw things up for them. Lost soul. An Unsaurus venom sac can be sold to a fence. Yeah, it's all crap. It doesn't even tie into like the junk system for creating skill enhancements and stuff. It's just, I mean, some of it's fun for decoration for your house, I guess, but apart from that... Oh, surrounded. Finished Stranger Things. I thought it was okay. I'm not sure about that Billy character though. I really didn't want him to die. I think he's one of the best characters. Oh, I spoiled it. I'm sorry if I spoiled it, guys. Shoot, I forgot I was streaming. Shit! You trapped me. SC, I'm blaming you. You trapped me. You entrapped me. Did you watch it? What did you think? I thought he was awesome. What is hitting me? Steve, Dustin, etc. Yeah, I think Dustin is one of the standout characters. I've always liked him. Okay, so we talked to this droid. I don't know if we both need to talk to him, but we need to go and get the crystal. Wow, he's getting big, look. Hello, you're beautiful, aren't you? You're beautiful. Hey. So cool. Alright, so we go down and get the crystal. Did you like it better than Season 2? So I heard people saying that they didn't like Season 2, but I really liked it. From what I remember, I think I liked Season 2 slightly better, I'm not sure. But I think some of that is over familiarity. It's kind of not as fresh as it was a while ago. So I don't think some of that is not the season's fault. It's just the fact that it's not as surprising anymore. So... And people were saying they didn't like the bit where she goes to the city and talks to her sister. But I like that. 3 more, but also don't remember much of it. Okay. All right, dude. I'm burst running, Druas. I'm gonna go and get this crystal. All I'm worried about is that my inspiration buff, because I didn't get a great inspiration buff. I sacrificed some defenses, but I think NK's okay. I've got the like loads of defense now. I've got this. Got the belt. I got the Shatterpoint cloak, so I'm pretty tanky now. I'm not sure if we both need to click on this, Duras. Ooh, I got some gems for my collection. My shiny collection here. Let's have a look. Add to collection. Samiras. I think I can safely put away the little monitor here. We can say Vex gets very little experience, and that's all you need to know. Knowing me, knowing you, there's nothing we can't do. Knowing me, knowing you. I got 788 drop frames. Those were the best frames as well. There was jokes and entertainment in those frames, and now without them, this is going to seem like a really feckin' boring stream. Oh, those flipping 788. 3%. That 3% of this stream was the best percent. It's all gone into the electronic ether. What? What? I don't know. I just go slightly mental at this time of the evening. 23:01. That looks like it should be something, doesn't it? Pile of trash there. Alright, so as soon as we click on this, we're going to transition to the instance. Sound off when you're ready, Druas. Rogue One, sound off. Wee break. Have a wee. Have a little tinkle. While Druas is having a piss, I will tell you about life and how, if you set out, I think the best way to approach life is not to have a goal. And by that, I don't mean to be nihilistic, which is a word. I mean, what do I mean? I probably mean something profound. But I was talking about it the other day. I think my big mistake in life has been to be too prescriptive from the beginning. So if you like start out without a specific goal, then you're more open to things. And I think I need to be more open to things, just what happens, instead of wanting one thing to happen that you fixate upon, and just go with the flow. I think I should have done that more in my life, and I'm from this point on, that's what I'm going to do. Boom, sorted. That's what I think about it anyway. Let's have a look at this Guardian Droid. Level 60 Guardian Droid, who has, what's his DPS? Damage per second. Ah, Druas is back. Just like that. Let's go. Model 3 NI Converse. It's actually okay. It won't start straight away. We need to talk to a guy inside before it starts. Up the little ridge here. Let's see what's down there. It's gonna be crazy droid in a moment. I never know which one to use. There's one that gives you strength, which is always useful. And there's one that does strike through chance, which is good for things with armor, but how do you know what has armor? I mean, a droid is probably going to have armor, but you're not sure if strength might be the better thing to use. So I tend to go for the strength one because it's always going to be useful. I bring justice. Yeah, okay, I'll bring justice for your empire. Is it the Emperor's Empire or the Lost Empire? What's that one in? What's that one in Swatter? That other one where they all go and work for him. Okay, so Druas, just so you know, talk you through it. NK-Necrosis is gonna appear here. He's the big bad. And he's going to have two guards. One's going to appear here where we are, and one's going to appear here. And we are going to initiate attack with the guards first. So we kill the guards. Let's kill the guard on the left first. Then we'll kill the other guard and then attack NK-Necrosis. Alright. So I would suggest you stand about here so they don't aggro you straight away. And I'll go and talk to the guy. And let me get buffed. Boom, boom. That one. That one. What else might we need? We do the Shard of Retaliation, we might as well. Converse with him. He wants his crystal for his master. Okay, let's go up here. Alright, I'll pull the one on the left towards us. And 3, 2, 1, go. Here they come. One guard down, we go for the other guard. Alright, and NK. Attack, attack. Dude, if you need time, just stop attacking for a moment so he aggroes me. He's going down. Yay! All right. So what we got from him was we got Bane's Heart, we got Belbulub 22D, Cybernetic Arm, or NK, and the NK Executor, which is a melee weapon, which is not great melee weapon. So start trading. If you just take what you want, Druas, because I've had. If you want to take Bane's Heart and sell it, I think you'll get a million for it at least. Because I don't. I really don't need them. PC is acting up for SC. I'm sort of broke. Well, I'm sort of broke. Well, that's why you need them, dude. If you take Bane's Heart and just put it on a a vendor or something, you can sell it and get some money. Because I've got cash with Snut, so while you're doing your Sith Holocron grinding, you could sell this for some cash. Oh no, droid is stuck. No, it's shared between us, dude. So here, take this. Trade with me. Trade with me. It's he only pays out because we have the thing on random, so we have a 50% chance one of us is going to loot what he dropped. So this is what he dropped, which you should take and sell Bane's Heart. Sell it for about 1.5 million, something like that. I've sold one of them for 1.5 before. I don't think the other stuff is going to be very valuable though, so it's not huge thing. No problem. Oh God. Don't know. It's crazy, dude. Why does Vex's energy bar not appear anymore? All right, I don't know. I mean, what should we do next? It's just really whatever, isn't it? Do you want to? Is there anything you want to do, Druas? All I'm doing at the minute is grinding with Vex, really. So anything that you need 2 people to do, let me know. Rensala's runestone. Why? They can't all be her runestone. Why do so many of them drop? The raids. Oh yes, the raids. Yeah, I mean, it's not something that 2 of us can do. Got to really group up with someone who knows what they're doing, but there are a number of people who are doing shout-outs in the starport. That's how I did it. Destroy. Destroy. Okay. Right. Well, what else can we do? Acting up. What's wrong with the PC then? No, fight went fine. We won. We got one of the second most valuable item that the NPC drops, which is Bane's Heart. It's a lightsaber crystal, which is quite valuable. I don't know. What else can we do? Knowing me, knowing you. I can't remember how to get out of this place. Oh, it's this way. Not sure. I just think Unity's acting up. Crashing websites and freezing. Is Unity the kind of thing that a lot of people use? I've heard that so much. Web developers using, game developers using Unity. I don't know. I think that's kind of a nice place to leave it, isn't it? We got Bane's Heart. Vex, it's painful, dude. To be honest, he's getting like 1 XP per kill, so I think that is just going to be boring as hell for people. So I might leave it there for this evening. Killed NK-Necrosis and did some grinding. Start dance. Just start dance, yeah. Flourish. 4. That's cool. I'm not sure how good the Belbulub ship is that he drops. It's very cheap, but I think but it might be a good ship to try. I think you have to be master pilot though to use it. So comment. My friend Simon was what was he using? Is it? I think that was Unity that he was learning on his course. Flourish 3. Well, an interesting evening of gaming. Now, while I'm on Kashyyyk, I'm probably just gonna go and set up an AFK macro somewhere and grind this beast XP. So I shall do that, and I shall see you guys later. Thank you for joining me, Druas. As always, bow to. Thank you, sir. Okay. Take care, dude. Don't forget to try those treasure maps. I hope you get some decent pearls from them. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to find a way to flipping stop this stream. How do I do that? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. End the stream. Bye.